thank you all for taking the time to come this afternoon. We're going to have a lot of fun activities, and the point is to have fun. But the reason we do an internal United Way campaign is we ask all the nonprofits in our community to run a United Way campaign. And Wayne, you used to have the nonprofits. Who has it this year? Who has that sector? Community building. Oh, all right. All the better. And what we find in the nonprofit sector is the agencies that we support and even the other nonprofits in the community actually have some of the best campaigns. They usually exceed their goal. They have great participation rates. And I think what that tells you is even the agencies who get some of this money and the clients that they serve, it's very important to them and it's very meaningful. So we need to lead by example. That's very, very critical. We ask our board and our trustee members to have 100% participation. And so I would ask all of you to step up so we can have 100% participation, because if we're going to ask other people, we need to do that ourselves also. And all of you know certainly where this money goes, how it's spent in the community, and how many thousands of people it really helps. Many of you have been out to some of the agencies. If you haven't been, I strongly encourage you to go out and see some of the work in action, because when you kind of forget about just the filling out the pledge card or the, why are we collecting all the money, you need to go and see what's really happening with it. So go to the Willis Dady Shelter, or go to the Meals on Wheels program, or just, get out and volunteer. And we'll take you to some of those agencies if you want an opportunity to visit. But that's very, very important, because as you're going to hear from Christoph, we all need to keep telling the stories about the people that are helped. Our goal this year is $24,000. Now that sounds like a lot of money, doesn't it? And it is a lot of money because we don't have a very big group. But in the past, we have been in the top 50 of the organizations that give to United Way. So our contribution does really make a big difference. And I know that not only will we hit that goal, but we'll exceed it. So the community building team will look really good because that's their sector that they're covering for us. So think about how you can be creative. Think about how you can find a way to give. Obviously, we prefer that the money comes to the general fund, because that's how we can match up what are the needs in the community with also the money that is contributed. But you do have the option of donor designating. So if any of you have a very specific charity that you have a great passion for, you can certainly do that too, and we understand that. But I do want to thank all of you. I encourage you to take advantage of those incentives that Chris has talked about. A day off is always a really nice thing. So for the new people, 1%. And for anybody who's given last year, it's just that small increase. So, and I know every year Bob and I sit down and evaluate and try and do a little bit more too. So please take that into consideration and do the best you can. And we'll announce goal on when?
Friday morning.
Friday morning. Okay, so be here for that. Okay, thank you all.